All right, why don't we go with Schrödinger's Caturday? You know what? After the weekly reading we had today, with the damn energies in the middle and all that, and I checked, temperance fell in the same place it did in the Friday reading, in today's reading. It's unreal. Again, keep in mind it is an angel. It's not a devil. It may feel like a devil. I know it might. Sometimes you can feel a little wicked, but it's not. Having said that, let's pull a Schrödinger's cat. Okay, Schrödinger's Caturday. Are you one of those people being protected? And if so, what kind of protection is it? I don't know what we're going to get here. I have no idea where this reading's going. All right? I can tell you randomly at the bottom when I pick this fucker up is the sun. So, I mean, right there is like, wow. You know, that's pretty fucking crazy. All right. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. Well, actually, I picked it up and then I cut the deck. But anyway, it's the sun. I always cut before a reading. And even if I cut in front of you, I've already cut the deck most of the time. Anyway, I got the Schrödinger's cat quarter here. Let's shuffle. Let's do it. Schrödinger's cat's a science experiment. Cat in a box with an isotope. Close the box. The cat fluctuates between dead and alive. You open the box. You find out if you have a live cat or a dead cat. Okay? If you want to know more, talk in physics, it's about which universe it's in. If you want to know more about that, hey, there's a whole Wikipedia page on it, and it's not bad. Which is, again, as I've said many times, is rare for me to say. It's very rare. Not a fan. What else? That's it. You know, I'm going to give you two animals. I'm going to put two cards face down, give you two animals. You're going to pick an animal. The Schrödinger's cat quarter will decide which animal goes with which card. All right? That's it. There's no timestamps here, as always, because I have not had a dumbass attack and forgot how energy works. Everything is energy and everything is connected. That being said, watch it all. All right? But definitely focus on the animal you pick, whichever one it is. But don't skip around. If your animal is not the first one and it's over here, hey, watch the first one first. There's a reason for it. There's a flow to the energy. You can't jump ahead. You can't. There's a reason temperance is one of the most important lessons, if not the most important, in the tarot. Okay? Boy, it's one we sure need to learn, let me tell you. Let's see where we go. I'm working on it. I'm no fucking Tibetan monk either. But, you know, again, I'm very much a do as I say, not as I do person. So at least I'm honest with you about that, right? You know, I'm not some fucking hypocrite. I don't claim to be anything. Fuck that. Let me give you two animals. Let's do it. How about a dung beetle? Or a box turtle? Which are you? A dung beetle or a box tortuga? Okay? I don't know how to say box in Spanish, so I'm sorry. I'm sure somebody watching is yelling box in Spanish at the screen. Okay, fine. Are you a box turtle or a dung beetle? Which are you? You got 2 seconds to pick. 1, 2. All right. Dung beetle is heads. Box tortuga is tails. See where we go here. All right, you ready? You'll hear it. Oh, my freshly cleaned wood floors. It's heads. All right. Dung beetle, box tortuga. Dung beetle, box turtle. Okay? All right, let's put this back. You ready? So what kind of protection we got going on here? We got to grab the witches for this one. Randomly at the bottom, we're going to clarify with his 3 pentacles. I like that. All right, let's go. All right, dung beetles. Wow. I would not in a million years, let me just say, in this reading, pulling this card, this is like, I do not want to fuck with you. This reminds me, oh, never mind. It's a 500-pound cat. You have a 500-pound cat protecting you. I mean, it is unreal. I don't know what else to say. If you pick dung beetle, you've got a very strong energy guiding you somewhere, taking you somewhere. It's sort of every time you walk into a room, this cat is alongside of you and it's looking around. It's a live cat. You're definitely protected with this energy here. No doubt about it, on some level. Now, again, you might not be like hyper protected. You might not be here to do some huge, great thing that's going to change the world. It's all, every level matters. Every energy matters. It's all equal. It's all, again, it's a binary universe. Zeros and ones, yes, no, good, bad, big, small kind of a thing. But the energy that's protecting you itself is very powerful. Okay? Oh, man, that's unreal. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Tell me about the strength card. Tell me about the 500-pound cat. Wow. It's been there for many lifetimes. I will tell you that. You were protected in the... I'll go hocus pocusy here because I'm drawn to the infinity symbol. And when I'm drawn to that, it usually means something. Because, you know, I can get a little hocus pocusy with it. But I will say, I think in your last life, you were protected as well. But I don't think you did what you were supposed to do. So it's like a repeat this time. So you may... I don't know if you've noticed. Some people don't notice shit. I don't know. But I noticed this, okay? So speaking for myself, I notice these types of things. I notice that a lot feels like a repeat to me in this lifetime, like an episode of a TV show I've seen before, but I can't quite place it. I'm not quite sure how it ends, but I remember this guy busting in the room and saying something like that kind of a thing, okay? Just catch my drift here. You may feel like that too sometimes. You may have a lot of what you think is deja vu kind of a thing, or this feels very familiar, but I've never been here before. That kind of a thing. Okay? I think you didn't do I don't think I did what I was supposed to do in my last life. And so, which is why I think I abused the gifts I was given. I think I have all the same gifts in this life and talents and everything, but I think in the last life I abused it. I think I was a dick. I think I was arrogant and didn't help people and all that kind of stuff. Which is why I've been always the helper since I was 4 years old. That's just the earliest I can remember clearly. I was probably helping when I was 2, for all I fucking know. You may feel the same way. You may feel that way too. I don't think you did what you were supposed to do in the last life, and I think that's why this energy is so strong. It wants to make sure you get it right this time. Whatever it is you're supposed to do. It could be just something you tell a child. I mean, it could be just one little thing. There's some little kid, and you know she's like singing in front of you, and you're like, you know, oh, you should do that. You should sing. Keep practicing. You sound real good. You think it's no big deal. You just said that, but she remembered that. That fueled her. She went on, right? That little girl is now Beyonce. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that kind of, who has gone on to change the lives of many people around, etc., etc. That kind of thing can happen. Okay, so keep that in mind. You know, something you find insignificant can have a massive run-on effect. And you want massive? Not only am I talking up that card, I have now pulled, it is crossed by the most powerful card, the world. Okay? I don't even have motherfucking words, dung beetles. Okay? I don't. You're getting a lot of help. You might be like, I'm pushing this dung up the hill, Steve. I'm a fucking dung beetle. I chose dung beetle because I feel like one in my fucking life, Steve. I hear you. I hear you. I get it. You're pushing it for a reason. Had you done it right last time, you wouldn't have to push it this time. But this time, you got a lot of help. This is a lot of fucking help. This is huge energy. It's a very powerful protection energy around you. It won't let anything happen to you until you do what you're supposed to do. Keep in mind, as I've said, and Edgar Cayce wrote about this same thing. I figured it out when I was a kid, but later read his works, so I'm not taking it from him. I will tell you, once you do what you're supposed to do, the protection vanishes. I mean, gone, like that. So keep that in mind, all right? Let's see where we go here. What's on top? 8 of Wands. Jesus. Holy shit. What's the center card? The 10 of Cups. Also crossed by the world. And also red with the world over here. Oh my God. What is going on? I'm just going to finish. What's red with the 8 of Wands? I can't even... The energy... Okay. 10 Pentacles. I was close with my Beyonce little thing I did where you told some little girl that, you know, you sing real good. You should keep doing that. You got the magic touch with that. Something about you when you offer encouragement. I'm just riffing on the energy. It could play out 1,000 different ways. But I was pretty fucking close, and it felt that way. When you encourage somebody to do something, they go on to fucking do it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're watching me and you're a fucking teacher, be fucking careful. All right? You could have a day, all you're going to do is grow up to pump gas. That kid will grow up and do nothing but pump gas. Your words have the weight of a 500-pound cat. Use them for encouragement. not the other way around. You will get spanked. There is a karmic spanking here. This lion will bite you in the ass, all right, with this kind of energy around you. All right, so you're a motivator. That's what you do. That's what you do. There's probably your mission in this life is probably something you say to somebody that you think is no big deal. I was probably spot on. I got speech right here. Words coming out of your mouth are like fucking magic. You change people's lives with them. They do what you say. You should get a golden retriever. Bam! They grow up to have a golden retriever. All right? It is what it is. Some people are the opposite of that. Some people's energy are the opposite of that. Like, did you ever have somebody who discouraged you? So you wanted to succeed so bad just to fuck them up the ass? You see what I'm saying? Right? It's a bit of that. You know, some people have the opposite energy and it's equally as powerful. This is a very positive flow. Use it wisely. You'll never know. I guarantee you with this energy, maybe for some small things here and there, but for the big thing that you're supposed to do, you'll never know the impact you had. You'll never fucking know. It'll happen long after you're gone. It'll happen whatever. I have no idea. You probably will never know. But be very positive, okay? Be careful with this energy. Wow. I'm just going to wow. I don't even know what to, wow. Underneath the fucking world was the magician, by the way. Wow. Can I say wow again? Can I? Holy shit. Okay. All right. Box Tortuga. Hold on a minute. Just hold on. Just wait. I can't hear the person who speaks Spanish yelling at the screen. Just wait. Hold on. Tortuga de caja. Right? I mean, there it is. I got it. There. You know, I have a pause button. I Googled it. All right, fine. I don't have anybody around me right now. I'm home alone. I love it. Anyway, fool. Tortuga de caja. It's not yet. Soon. It's right there. It's right there. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. I get it. It's just it hasn't fledged yet, right? The bird, it's about the bird. It's not about the fool. I mean, it is, but it's not. The bird, okay? Look at him. He can't take care of himself yet. He's not leaving the nest yet. He's still getting fed. He doesn't fly, right? But he can get out on the branch and look around. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, not yet. That's what I get. It's a live cat. You will be protected, but not yet. The kitten hasn't been born yet. Okay, we're getting close. So you should still be paying attention to what I say over here. I suspect it's the same energy. I suspect that your words of encouragement change the lives of more than just one person. There's one person you give encouragement to, who then goes on later in life to change the lives of maybe millions of people. I don't know. I have no idea. But your words of encouragement are very, very powerful. Use them wisely, because that also implies that your words of discouragement are also very, very powerful. So if you're a teacher or an educator and you're in a bad mood, keep it to your fucking self. Be careful, all right? Because you're the positive kind of witch, not the negative kind. If you were the negative kind, you'd want to piss off all your students. You'd want to piss them all off, call them all a bunch of losers, and they would then, in turn, grow up to prove you wrong, right? Not you, though. You will. You tell some kid, you're just going to pump gas, motherfucker. That's all you're going to do. And that's all they're going to do. And I don't even think that's a job anymore, you know, except in New Jersey, right? Aren't you not allowed to pump your own gas, or did they change that? I don't fucking know. I haven't been over there in a long time. Anyway, the fool. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. I get on well in New Jersey. I hate the average Joe as much as they do. So we got a thing. We're good. All right, here we go. The fool. Tell me about it. All right. I just tell people I'm from southern Jersey. Right? There you go. Justice. Son of a fuck. Wow. Hold on. I got to fix my microphone. What the fuck? These are big cards that are crossing here. What's under justice? Justice has been coming up a lot in readings, hasn't it? The Three of Wands. Yeah, not yet. Pretty soon. What did I say? Did I say soon? I did. I said not yet, right? That's what this means sometimes. The Three of Wands means soon. Very soon. You're going to get some kind, you're going to be activated. Okay? Wow. I can see why this shit's coming up in the readings lately. Oh, I can see why it is. I can. Holy shit. Okay, what's on top? The Five of Swords. You're not ready yet. It would be, it's what we've been talking about. I've been giving you a lot of lessons lately, and it's important not just to stop giving your astrologers and other readers a fucking headache by saying it's Thursday, Steve, and it hasn't happened yet. Fuck. It's not just about that. It's about the economics of energy. It's about it wouldn't be prudent for the energy to activate you just yet. Just like it wouldn't be prudent to release that bird. You know, he's not ready to go. What's the center card? Three Pentacles. And what's red with the Five Swords? Temperance. That's what I said. Your Jello's still setting up in the fridge. I talked somewhere about Jello. I don't remember where, but it is that energy. Your Jello is still setting up in the fridge. But with Temperance coming out here, I don't even care about that. That is red with the Justice card. Justice is crossing that technically as well. And crossing the Fool. And again, very soon. I think your superpower over here, similar to what I said here, you probably have this ability too with your words. Your positive encouragement is like on crack, like some kind of positive encouraging superhero. But I also think you have the ability to help people straighten out issues, straighten out problems, get things right. I'm not sure how exactly, but I will say with Temperance coming out and the Five of Swords where your Jello, you're not ready yet, the bird's still cooking, the Jello's still setting up in the fridge, you're being saved for something very, very big. Because while I say judgment don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot, neither does Temperance in this context. Okay? Wow. Okay. Bridging energies. Let's go. Let's grab the light seer. Look at this. It's all hidden energy. It's all beautiful. I mean, these are powerful cards. The cards are just stupid powerful. Okay. Let's go. Bridging energy between Strength and the Fool. This often, over here, occurs in people that are in positions of authority of some kind. A teacher, a celebrity will have this kind of energy around them sometimes. Why is bridging energy between the Strength and the Fool? Bridging energy between the Strength and the Fool. I had to go get a drink of water. My God. All right, here we go. You know, a lot of people are delusional and think they have this kind of energy around them. This is actually here for you. I would have had a Seven of Swords if that was the case here. So don't doubt this, okay? And over here, just be patient. I will tell you it may not get activated in this lifetime. I'm not gonna call it a dead cat because it is alive. You are being preserved in the fridge, but that Jello can sometimes take a while. It depends what your fridge is set for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's probably this lifetime, but it might not be for a few of you. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, but that doesn't mean you do the wrong things in this lifetime. All right, if you're protected, you're still protected. You still get the protection. The bird's hasn't left the nest, but actually he's even more protected in the nest, isn't he? Right? A little bit of that. Go ahead, climb a tree. Try to take a baby hawk out of the nest. Go ahead. I'll come visit you at the hospital. Okay? All right. Bridging energy between the Strength card. But after they leave the nest, the parents don't protect them anymore. They're on their own. Right? So you're actually probably more protected than this side. Strangely enough. Okay? All right. What's red with the bridging energy here? The Four of Pentacles. Holding back. Fear. Nine of Wands crossing it. Sometimes I look at the bottom to help me out with the energy. I can get the crossing energy on it. This side's about to go to full power very soon. This side's still held back. Okay? And you might worry that it's never going to get activated. Don't. You're still fucking protected. Look, be like Flem the Parrot. Flem the Parrot's 23 years old. He's still in the nest. He's happy to be. He loves it there. Right? Just relax. It's cool. He's got some schmuck, namely me, who brings him food every day. And sometimes if it's cold, I'll warm it up for him. So he'll get we call it a hot lunch. I mean, you know, it's fine. Enjoy the ride. Over here, it's a bit more responsibility. Things about to kick up a notch. I feel like you're getting close to whatever it is you're supposed to do. Whoever that person is. And it'll seem very insignificant to you. It always does. It'll seem very insignificant. All right, bridging energy between the Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. What do we get? Wow. So that's why this shit's been coming up. My readings had a lot of hocus pocus in them lately. I don't always like that. Oh, let me get that off of there. What's going on? Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. Why is it here? Ooh. Ooh. Is that reversed? No. Are these all reversed? I've got reversed cards at the bottom, except for that one. I'm going to take those. They shouldn't be reversed. And I've got a devil right there. Holy shit. Wow. Again, sometimes you might be tempted. I said, if you're one of my teachers watching or somebody like that, be careful. All right? If you're in a bad mood, keep it in the teacher's lounge. All right? This is temptation here. And you might be tempted as well with the bird in the nest, to, I don't know, jump the gun a little bit, to try some things because you're protected, try some things, try and get away with things. You will end up in the hospital, I promise you. Okay? It just won't let you die, but you will end up in the hospital. So be careful about that. That's all I can say. Be careful about the little devil on your shoulder. And I have here again. It won't let you a little bit with the Lovers and the King of Swords reversed here at the bottom, crossing that devil. That's weird that all three of those were reversed. I'm going to flip them up, but they're reversed energies. Yeah, this is very much influencing your choices toward the negative. All right, it's very much you both have. It's temptation island to abuse the protection and this ability. I can dig it. It probably is. It probably is. This is an influencer energy on crack. You can influence for good or influence for bad. Over here with the protection energy, you could think, well, Steve says I'm protected, I'll just jump out the nest. Maybe I'll go pick a fight with that raccoon over there. Be careful. All right? Don't do anything stupid, because you'll rack up some bad karma for it. The protection can go away a little bit, or you can take yourself off your path. So just keep going where you're going. Stay on the path you're on. You're on the right path. All right? Don't veer off. Okay? This devil might make you think, I need to veer off. All right. 10 cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Give me 10 cups and 3 pentacles. Why is it here? Bridging energy. Three of Pentacles. Again, pretty obvious. Again, you're helping people establish foundations here, whatever it is. The universe might be waiting for you to establish a foundation. You might need to move somewhere where then you get activated. You might need to get a job where then you get activated. You're not in the right place yet. Okay? Can I put it? Again, I got children on the card. I got a baby bird. I got children. It is what it is. Over here, again, it's just try to keep if you're talking to somebody about their dreams, try to give them advice that's reality rather than rainbows and unicorns. Oh, you can do anything. Ooh, try not to turn into fucking Doug Hanning. Okay? Ooh, it's magic. Right? Be careful about that. Keep it real. Can I put it that way? All right. 10 Pentacles and the Temperance. Why is it here? What's the bridging energy? Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting this either. That's wild. All right, let's see where we go. Your energy's definitely not ready. It's definitely not ready. And this devil might make you think you're ready. I get this shit all the time from people. Anytime you have a pet and you're on the internet, you get like PETA people that come in. We shouldn't be keeping them as pets. There's always an email floating around somewhere from somebody. You shouldn't be keeping them as pet. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be. I agree 100%. But he was raised in captivity and I rescued him. And unfortunately, he doesn't know how to survive. It would be cruel of me to release him. He's free to go. He's fully flighted. But he flies away inside because that's where he sees the safety, right? It would be cruel of me to release him. He'd live maybe a day and a half in the wild before he dropped dead. He has no instincts whatsoever, nothing. He's been completely spoon-fed from day one. right? No idea. That being said, that's sort of this here. This devil might convince you that you can go out on your own and start talking to people or doing whatever and building what. Just stay on the path you're on. Do not listen to this voice. How will you know this voice is? Because you'll get a knot in your stomach about it for some reason. I feel a knot in your stomach about it. Okay? It's just the way it is. It's just the same knot in the stomach I'd get if Flem the parrot accidentally flew away. I know I got 36 hours to find him before he's dead. Why is that? Because humans can go 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water. Birds can only go a few hours without water. A day, day and a half at the most, he might make it if he ate a few leaves. But knowing him, he'd eat poison ivy and be dead quicker. He eats just about everything. I already had to take him to the vet once for chowing down on a ficus, which was a bad idea. That was my fault, my bad. That said, he's fine. That was a long time ago. That said, be careful about listening to this devil, all right? A tower. You might think this devil might convince you that you're ready to go, that you can make it on your own, right? Yeah, you can't. Not yet. You're not ready yet. The universe will tell you when you're ready over here. And I think it's more a geographical positioning. It could be where you live. It could be a job. It could be people that you're surrounding yourself with. They're not there yet. They're not in place. The characters aren't in place yet. Okay? The tower, yeah, both of you change lives. Both of you change lives. Okay? Plain and simple. Bottom of the deck here, the bridging. The environmental energy around the bridging energy is the Ace of Wands. Wow. You both have a lot of power. You both start fires. These are fire starting energies, both sides. You're a fire starter. As important people, it's a big deal, right? It's a huge deal. People have become president. People have become great leaders, great inventors, great corporate leaders, all because of what somebody said, right? People just become, also it could just be somebody becomes a good person. Somebody helps other people because of something you say. Whatever it is, you start fires. People are listening. People listen to fire starters. So be mindful of that, all right? Over here again, be careful about that devil. I just keep picking up on it. All right? You survive in this energy. The characters haven't set up yet. But I'm going to call it a live cat. I'm going to call it 2 live cats. But this one may not happen in this lifetime. I don't know. For some of you it will. For some of you it won't. Okay? Either way, it's good advice. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.